tie, no tie. You're the fashion expert.
Tie for sure.
Tie for sure.
It looks
what does
really
the tie
good.
say?
The tie says they were ready for the show.
Oh, hey, yeah, good idea. Tie show. Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark, that was Anissa. You are watching the East Daily Download. It is Thursday. I'm your tour guide. Let's get going on this great adventure. Before we tell you everything on the show, let me tell you how you can find the show. Obviously, you're watching it on East North Carolina CW right now, but you can also go to WNCT.com. So you can click on that little East Daily Download tab and magically watch this episode, yesterday's episode, or even tomorrow's episode. We put them all on the website before they're even on air. It's amazing. Also, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and use the East Daily Download hashtag. We'd love for you to follow us and play along at home with us. Okay, so we have a big show in store for you. What does that mean? Let's take a look right now. We've got a new real estate roundup talking about rental scams. We're going to give you a sneak peek of the new CW show, Katie Keene. And we continue our conversation with the great people at A Time for Science. That is a ton of stuff still to come. But right now, WNCT and Eastern North Carolina CW anchor Angie Casada is going to introduce us to a child who's looking for a loving home. Let's meet them.
The family that I want right now is a family that can one, love you, two, care for you. It's like you have to be safe with the people. Like you can tell them, oh, well, this and that. But if you really want another child, look for adoption. Look for somebody that don't even have family like that.
What do you think you would bring to a family?
For me, I'm a happy child, outgoing, love to travel, love to see the world, sweet, kind, and respectful. I love school, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's my place. My ideal family, if I had, like for me, when I grow up, my ideal family is to have a stable home, stable job, pay all the bills.
Why is stability so important?
Because you don't want to be out in the streets. There's a whole lot of stuff going on right now in the world. I can tell you, I'm a survivor. I've been through a lot of crap that it's hard to see other people go through. Like it's really hard. But I try to put that past in the past and live now the future. I do everything. When I wake up to the time I go to sleep. But first, I always thank the Lord for another day.
You have a big faith in God?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Where did that come from?
I've been in church all my life, so I love to go to church. Like now, I'm started going to Bible study. I always remind myself to stay positive and ignore negativity and don't let people bring you down. Family means a lot to me. I'm looking for a family that I can trust. I'm looking for somebody to love and to be with.
5 years ago, there really wasn't much going on. Vacant buildings everywhere.
It's just growing a lot, and I love just the feel of this area. I love being a part of just the change that's happening.
The energy here, you can just feel it. Everybody supports each other.
The activity has surpassed sort of what we thought it would happen in the first 5 years.
And there's more coming, by the way.
I think it's going to continue to grow. We have other businesses that are planning to open up very soon, and I think there's just going to be more and more.
Watch your local WNCT 9 in Your Side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app.
Thank you for joining us. We have team coverage of how the storm is impacting our area tonight.
Hey, it's been a rough financial year for U.S. agriculture.
Don't know that we could have asked for a better day for baseball here in Kinston.
Tracking crime in Carteret County.
Jurors are one step closer to making a decision between life or death.
Our top headline will be high pressure retaking over the forecast.
But even if you haven't seen severe weather yet, we're not done with this event just yet.
We have an update out of Washington County.
Welcome back to the East Daily Download here on Thursday morning. Hope your day's off to a great start so far. Still to come, we're going to go to Real Estate Roundup and talk about rental scams. We're going to go behind the scenes of the new CW show Katie Keene that will be coming soon. But right now, what we want to do is we want to continue our conversation and our visit to A Time for Science. Let's go. Bye-bye. Let's go.
My name is Sam Eubanks, and I am the Field Trip and Camp Associate Director here at A Time for Science. Right now, during our Going Green Camp, we've got some scientists out here studying the water quality using bioindicators to assess whether or not our water out here at A Time for Science is in good condition or not. They're also learning about all different types of sustainability and ways that they can implement going green into their daily lives. We've had over 8 weeks of camp at A Time for Science this summer, and we also have lots of other opportunities to come out and enjoy our property. There's a brand new nature playscape open. There's also trails to hike with your families. We offer planetarium shows and kayaking opportunities, so please take a look at our website and see what we have going on. Bioindicators are living things that tell us about the quality of air or water or soil around us. They're looking for macroinvertebrates, meaning things that are big enough you can see without a microscope, that live at the bottom of the ponds. Some are more tolerant of water pollution than others. If they're tolerant, that means that they can survive despite pollution. But what we're looking for here is intolerant species like dragonflies and mayflies that would not be able to survive if our water was polluted.
Jerry does a good job. He lets you know when something is finna transpire. I have the app on my phone and the radar on my phone. It helps me know when a storm is coming up. One moment I really appreciated was when Hurricane Florence was about, and the way Jerry really let you know what was going to happen. That was one moment that made my decision for us to leave town. Craven County, we got hit bad. I just wanted to say, y'all continue to do what you're doing.
Concussions, also known as mild traumatic brain injuries, can be a very scary situation to deal with, especially for parents whose children might be affected. A concussion occurs after a blow to the head or an intense jarring movement of the brain. Studies have shown that this movement causes chemicals to change within your head and, in worst cases, damage brain cells. Symptoms include headaches, blurred vision, slurred speech, nausea, vomiting, and confusion, just to name a few. Dr. Joseph Young from the East Carolina Brain Center explains that it is important to keep up on your health.
The omega-3, either fish oils or eating fish, having good magnesium in your diet and making sure that that's sufficient. Vitamin D levels, should be at a good level.
You cannot prevent a concussion, however, your health can determine the severity of the outcome. It is important to keep in mind that all concussions are unique to individuals. No one will exactly be the same as another. For more information on concussion symptoms and protocols, head over to WNCT.com under Online Originals in the Featured section. In Greenville, Kelsey O'Donnell, 9 on your side.
How about a butterfly? A pink one, maybe. Or I could do a unicorn, a ladybug, a baby kitten. Your boyfriend's name inside a little heart.
Busy night tonight.
Everybody in here wants the same thing.
Welcome back to the East Daily Download here on Thursday morning. Hope your day's off to a great start so far. Still to come on this episode, we are going to go to our real estate roundup and going to talk about the very important issue and subject of rental scams. So you want to watch this one if you rent or are thinking about renting. Also, right now what we're going to do is we're going to go behind the scenes. It's a new show that's coming to the CW. It'll be debuting soon. It's called Katie Keene. Let's take a look, shall we?
My mom was Catherine Keene. She was a seamstress. I was named after her. She always used to say, you don't have to be rich to be stylish. We would get inspired by our favorite designers and make our own.
Katie.
Hey, I love you, but
Fashion emergency.
This dress was made for you.
Any luck with the Versace? Perfect fit. I feel like I'm ready to be Lacey's newest personal shopper.
Prove that you're the creme de la creme of my girls. The personal shopper position is yours.
Oh my God. Josie? Katie Keene. Home sweet home. Hooray, this is our new roommate, Josie.
Welcome to the center of the universe.
Hey, I'm in the music business. I work for a label, and we're looking for new talent.
You just ran into Alexander Cabot.
The Cabots are right up there with Rockefellers.
Well, apparently I'm too gay for Broadway.
I need guys who read a little tough.
You heard him.
I deserve this promotion, Katie. You might not look like it, but you're a gutter girl, and that is never gonna change. And the lighting down here, it's doing nothing for you.
I think you should quit. You said you wanted to be a designer.
I wanted to work at Lacey since I was a little girl. My mom dreamt of having her dresses sold there.
I'm just so tired of being rejected over and over and over again. I don't fit into their little box.
Don't let the glories of the world have power over you.
You would move to pursue KO's dream at the expense of your own.
It is about both of our dreams.
I've tried recording with other artists, but they weren't you.
Watching her pursue her dream, it reminded me I should be doing the same thing. Show them a side of you they have never seen before.
It doesn't matter what your day job is. This is where you need to be. I have been torn down, lied to, but I am exactly where I want to be.
This is the greatest time of our lives.
Let's face it, the suits are pretty cool.
Whoa.
Thank you. Next. Let me help.
That was amazing!
We make a good team. World's finest.
Batwoman, followed by Supergirl. Sundays are super, beginning October 6th on the CW.
It's time for this week's pet visit with Shelby with the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina. Who is this little guy?
So this is Visor. He is part of our hat litter. He is super playful. I'm really shocked he's actually like being still. He does
calm, yeah.
Yeah, he does like being held. Look, he's like, I could be in that floor. We could be playing. Where are my toys? He's just hilarious. Like he loves his toys. He'll bat them around, run around, be really silly and goofy. But he can also cuddle up in your lap, watch some TV. So he's pretty versatile. He seems to do great with other cats. He loves his siblings. He loves his friends in the little kittenery. And he's met a couple of dogs. He's learning. So.
All right, that's a pretty good situation for a young guy like Visor. If you are interested in adopting Visor or any of the other animals at the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina, go ahead and visit them online at hsecarolina.org.
What I want you to know about me is that I care about you. I want to empower people to change what's possible for them. You have this pattern of trashing yourself. We're going to break it today. If you change how you think, you will change your life. Welcome to the Mel Robbins Show.
If you're looking for a place to rent, there's a new scam that you need to be aware of. Local real estate companies are doing what they can to help by posting signs reading "not for rent" next to "for sale," because scammers are taking photos of homes for sale on their websites and posting them to Facebook, saying they're for rent when really they're not. Then they're actually asking people to wire the money without even meeting them in person. U.S. News reports that and a few other things as signs to look out for real estate scams. Cressy and Everett hopes that the signs will stop people from becoming victims. Their representative, John DeSouza, has a few more tips on what to look out for.
They can always check to see if the property is listed for sale, and they can do that on many real estate websites. If they do find it for sale, they can always talk to the listing agent to confirm if the property, in addition to being for sale, is also for rent.
Other red flags they list are when people don't want to show you the place first, if the listing details are vague, if they say they're out of the country, if they want you to sign before seeing anything, and if they're asking for a much higher rent than you think the property would be worth. If you're not sure if a listing is real, reach out to local agencies and find out.
They say baseball is a sport of traditions.
Make it a good one, boys.
One of the oldest, the sharing of the game between fathers and sons.
Nice snag, Braden.
And for Adam Wall, sharing this great game meant taking it into his own hands.
It's very fulfilling to see it done.
For Little Leaguers in Greenfield, getting quality practice time on quality fields is at a premium. There's a lot of teams creating a lot of wear and tear on playing surfaces. But 3 years ago, Wall wanted more for his son Peyton. Then came a crazy idea.
It started out as a joke, and I said, I'm just building a baseball field, and it erupted.
Wall had already bought the empty lot next to his home and had been waiting for inspiration for what to do with it. He now had it, and last fall, he got to work.
When Adam decides he's going to do something, he does it.
With the help of volunteers, coaches, and landscaping experts, Wall poured his time and thousands of his own dollars into making the field come to life. The end result was more than he imagined.
I didn't know it was going to go to this extent, but that's why I did it. Whatever makes the kids happy, It's all for the 10 boys we have on our team.
And for Adam's boy, Peyton, and his team, the Cubs, it doesn't go unnoticed.
It's pretty cool. We can just come out here and play.
It just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. I've never seen nothing like this before.
For Wall, taking on this project was a no-brainer. He had the space, the time, the help and resources to make it happen. But beyond that, his motivation was much simpler. He had his son, a game he loves, and a desire to share it.
They can play through, high school, even practice on it, just have fun.
As a kid, I never played on a field like this, and I'm glad these boys can play on a field like this. So,
one of the oldest and best of traditions.
It's ours. We can play baseball. Who doesn't like to play baseball?
Wall says as the boys continue to grow, so will the field. They also already have games scheduled against other teams for next spring. In Greenfield, Nick McGill, CBS 4 News.
Well, that's going to do it for another episode of the East Daily Download here on Eastern North Carolina CW. As always, we want to say thank you for joining us. Hope you have a great day ahead. We'll be back here with you on Friday, but right now, we're going to celebrate. It's National Pancake Day. Who doesn't love that? I know I do because I've got pancakes right here. Very excited about this, getting to have some pancakes for breakfast. So you enjoy the rest of your day, and at some point during the day, if you're in front of a computer or on your 9 on Your Side mobile app, if you want to watch this show, you can. We're at WNCT.com under the East Daily Download tab, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and use the East Daily Download hashtag. And until then, enjoy some pancakes. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Friday, when we hit the road on the next edition of the East Daily Download, Ashley continues our art lessons in this week's installment of Let's Draw. We'll be live at Whirligig Stage for an interview and performance. We wrap up our visit to A Time for Science, and WNCT 9 on Your Side anchor Shayla Reeves will show us what she's making in Let's Craft. So join us on Friday for an all-new The East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.